Hi and welcome back to another video of jPlay. I am Marcus and today will be a relatively short one because I want to show you some new dice towers. Yes, my friends from e-Raptor, they have sent me a hell of a lot of new dice towers in order to showcase those to you. So they're about to start or to launch a campaign on Kickstarter and it should be already active. You will definitely find a link to the campaign in the description of this video. And in this video you will have the chance to win one of those dice towers. I have not yet decided which one I give away because they're really tough to disassemble, to be honest, and I want to send those dice towers back to you so you can really enjoy it and not whatever getting broken or damaged on the transport to you. I'm not getting paid for this campaign, so rest assured I just got those dice towers as a review copy, but again I want to give those back to the community as much as I can, and of course I will show you some more details around those dice towers in a minute. So let's have a look at those, shall we?
Okay, and yeah, here we are. So those are the four dice towers that you will be able to back in this campaign. I'm not 100% sure if there will be more or less in this campaign, but those were the dice towers that have been provided to me. So here we have a very traditional dragon-like one, and I will test those dice towers in this episode. The rest assured, it will be a short one, but we will definitely try out those beasts here. This is one of those pretty cool ones. I think it's Spiral Galaxy or something like that, which can really take a lot of dice against something I will definitely show you. Here I think this is really one of my favorites. It comes really with a lot of moving parts. Of course I will show this to you as well. And if you're already following me on Instagram, I think you were able to see one of those too. There is this nice little door here, and I'm pretty sure I made a little mistake with these screws here. And yes, this is one of the, I think basically, yeah, I think the first dice tower ever which I really had to use some screws. So it's only those 4 or 6 screws or so if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it works like it should. And last but not least, we have this little raptor here. It can open and close his mouth. I think there is no real function to it, but it still looks pretty nice. And again, can also take quite a lot of dice. And before we go into the competition, I think, yes, let's give those dice towers a test run. You know, I really love to roll a lot of dice. You also know I usually suck at it. But in this episode, we really try which of those dice towers basically does the best job in providing the best results for my future playthroughs. And then this may also, yeah, maybe convince me to use one of those beasts in my upcoming playthroughs or not. But here's our test case. So I decided to go with the Elder Sign, and let's consider we are facing Azathoth here. And apologize, I only have the German version of the game. Let's also assume we already have accumulated 13 of those Elder Signs out of the 14 we need. And yes, we are basically one step away from losing this game. So it's pretty much this now or never situation, which you see apparently a lot in my playthroughs. And let's also assume that this is our adventure we are going through. It's an ambush. We can get one of our Elder Signs, the last one we need. Let's also assume we are really out of any rerolls, clue tokens whatsoever. We don't have any yellow or red or curses or blessings die. This is what we have to deal with. So we're basically looking for 2 skulls and 3 of those clue icons here. So I think we want to get started with this first dice tower here, this mighty dragon. So let's see how things go. And actually, that's not a bad start, to be honest. So these are 2 skull symbols. Of course, we can only go with 1 test at a time. So yeah, let's assign it accordingly. We can take the remaining dice as we speak. Again, we are looking for a skull and basically 3 of those clue symbols. Yeah, this is the clue symbol we needed, but we are lacking the skull. So I think we will focus. So we will put this on our little investigator. And let's say that this is Monterey Jack. So we will basically fail this test, which also means we have to remove 1 of those dice, but we can continue rolling. In case you're wondering, we are still looking for a skull. No, that's not good enough. So we have to remove another one. Let's do the same again, and ooh, that's tough. And we have the terror effect now, so in theory we could also have to trigger this terror, but we don't care about too much about this. So this is now our last die, and we're really looking for this skull symbol here. And guess what? We have failed this, and in theory, I think that's pretty much done. We will not able to succeed at this ambush, so unfortunately, this dice tower may not make it into my next playthrough. Let's do the same with the next dice tower, and again, see how many dice this beast can take. So yeah, let's roll those dice. Here they are. Okay, this was not good enough. Wow, this was a complete fail, but I think I have to take it anyway. I think let's fail this test, so we will focus this die here, which means we will be allowed to re-roll those dice. We have to remove one apparently. Let's do the same again. That's good. So we can basically take it. And I think we just passed our very first one here. So good thing is we don't have to remove one of those dice here. But of course we have to re-roll for the basically first task in this. That's not good enough. Again, we have to remove one of those dice. Let's do the same again. Ooh, again, it's getting very close. In theory, we are looking for a 6 in this case. And yeah, unfortunately, also not good enough. World has gone down, unfortunately. Spiral Galaxy was also not up to the task. Before we move over to my favorite one, the steampunky one here, let's give this Raptor a spin. So again, let's roll all those dice, and this is not bad. Awesome. Wow, this is looking very, very promising, to be honest. So we will definitely put those here. So we passed this task here, which means we don't have to get rid of one of those dice. Unfortunately, if I would have a spell, I would have made it right away. But as I mentioned, I'm out of any additional help here. So let's simply roll. And in theory, we are looking for one more skull, but I think we had that before. No, that's not good enough. Again, we trigger the terror effect here. We have to remove one of those dice. Let's roll again. One skull. Hey, how bad can it be? So again, we have to remove one. 2 more to go. And okay. This nearly looked like here. There is the skull. Let's do this. Is the final die for this test. And whoa, we made it. Awesome. Okay. I think this is certainly a dice tower worth remembering, the Raptor. But we are not done yet, as we still have the steampunk version. And I think there is a painted and an unpainted version. Even the unpainted version looks pretty cool already. So yeah, let's open up that door. Let's place those dice on top of them. It really can take a lot of dice too. So yeah, let's simply roll. And okay, that's kind of a... But I think I will take it anyway. So I think I will overcommit here. Those are 3 dice I'm spending, but I think that's still the better deal. Yeah, maybe a stupid idea, but I will try it anyway. So we have 3 more dice to go. So let's close everything again. Let's do the same. Yes, not good enough. So we have to remove one of those dice. Again, we have to close it. And of course, you don't have to do that all the time. You can simply leave it open and throw it in. But I really like that mechanic, to be honest. So yeah, let's keep rolling. Okay. Now, those are the 3 clues we needed earlier. And again, we are down to 1 single die here. Fingers crossed. I think the last time we showed us this skull. So let's see. Yeah, let's put it like this as a good omen. Let's roll it. And no, not good enough. Unfortunately, Azathoth has won this game. Cool thing is we still managed to, let's say, achieve our goal at least once with this Raptor here. But yeah, that was basically it. To be honest, I don't play it on the dice towers. I solely play, let's say, put it on my poor die rolling skills. You know, again, if you have watched some of my previous playthrough, you know how poor I'm rolling. And here we are again. Again, you will be able to win one of those dice towers here. This is really one of those dice towers. I will disassemble those. I will really try to wrap them as much and as good as I can in order to ship it to you safe and sound. But things can happen, so I do apologize. Maybe, and really maybe, if the campaign for e-Raptor is successful, and again, you will find a link to the campaign in the description of this video too, then we may be able to ship you one new one to you. But again, I cannot promise you. Right now, this competition really is focused on one of those dice towers. The lucky winner will be drawn at random, and then I will reach out to her or him, and then you can make a pick which of those dice towers you would like to have. Again, I will disassemble those, I will package this and send it to you if you are kind enough to share your shipping address with me. And of course, it has to be an address which is reachable by the German postal service, but usually that's not that big of a deal. I really hope you enjoyed my little episode here. Again, check out the campaign on Kickstarter from e-Raptor. They're really having great products. I'm using their stuff all the time. Again, I'm not getting paid for this. The only thing I got was some of those dice towers here, and I'm pretty sure I don't need all of those dice towers, so maybe sooner or later I will run a second competition in order to share those with you. And yeah, hope to see you soon in one of my other videos, maybe Saya soon. And yeah, hope to see you soon, and bye.